to 10. And this first 10 minutes of the second period could shape the final result. And Scotland look to run from deep until Shepherd opts for the boot.
Well, last Sunday in that Saracen-Wasps Cup match, the standard of punting was pretty poor. And for a test match, it's not much better today, really, is it?
Regan trying not to pick out those men. But it's scrappy until it was sorted out at the tail by Dallaglio. Good hit from Carling. Strong run. Rodber. Roundtree. Just 3 or 4 metres short of halfway. Gummersall. De Glanville. All a bit static. And it's just 3 the difference now. 5 minutes into the second half. England 16, Scotland 13, and some happier Scottish supporters at this stage.
But England just aren't making their superiority pay at the moment. I honestly wonder whether Jack Rowe will consider bringing on someone like Guscott just to give a little more edge, a little more bite to the back play.
That is the option now available to coaches, of course. Substitutions. Redpath got right under that. Underwood comes forward, falls nicely for Dallaglio. The referee's playing advantage. England trying to punch holes, using the big men. And Scotland obstructing the route of the ball back on the England side. There's Peter Walton, he's been penalised. Great concentration from the Northampton man. And a great roar now as Grayson rediscovers his form with the boot. England lead 19-13. Underwood should he get there first. Townsend tries to atone for the error. Eriksson, well played. Eriksson got there quickly, and it may work in Scotland's favour. A Stanger brings it away. Once more, Carling in with a big tackle there. Ian Smith, the supporter for Scotland. And as England go down, it's a penalty.
That was a brilliant
work, though. Gummersall, Grayson. Straight to Shepherd. Howls of derision from the England supporters. Shepherd tries to counter. This one falls for de Glanville. It's scrappy. Can the England skipper sort it out? Still scrappy. Still needs sorting out. Stimpson. Gummersall. Dallaglio. Caught by Matty Stewart.
Taking that far too deep. He's got to be flatter.
Grayson again. England backs have got themselves aligned. It's Carling. Still Carling. Oh, what a run from Carling. Little chip for Tony Underwood. And it just beats him. Inspired by Carling.
And Carling through the inside tackle there. Eriksson committed himself. He couldn't give the pass that time. He could have in the first half.
Well, Captain Wainwright was stressing that he wanted to use the ignorance of Twickenham for many of these Scotland players who haven't played here before. They weren't aware of the atmosphere, and he thought a nice clean slate was not a bad way to start an international like this on the back of a defeat against Wales. Here's Regan, the Bristol hooker, doing well. Back with Gummersall. Grayson with a drop goal from in front. Just wide. Get back straight away. This is Paul Grayson. Arms pumping and going for the line. He's going to need support. It comes from de Glanville. And Scotland all at sea here if England can move it. Dallaglio decides to barge on. But England must look to use the ball wide. Grayson. Scotland have got numbers across there now. Carling on to Slightholme. And the referee, as Slightholme goes on, has called them back for a penalty.
Here we can see it, Grayson, good pass off the hand. Carling, Slightholme takes his eyes off the ball there. And yeah, the referee has blown his whistle beforehand. Townsend had eased off the gas. There wasn't going to be a try there.
Certainly Slightholme hadn't eased off the gas. He was denied the chance, but Paul Grayson adds 3 points to the England total. Now England 22, Scotland 13. We're halfway through the second half. Dallaglio stealing that at the line out.
He's done well, I think, him and Hill.
Jack Rowe would like to think that both of those players are the future of England rugby. Gomersall, Grayson, Carling, away. This is Will Carling. There is Richard Hill on his shoulder. First knock-on from Scotland. As the ball was almost intercepted.
Well, Will Carling has certainly looked very forceful running today. Grayson changing the angles, and it's Ian Smith. He breaks through him. Redpath as well. Cover coming there. Richard Hill did very well to get on his shoulder, though.
Shepherd with the knock-on. Remains a good situation for England as Rodber drives. Gomersall. There was a route to the left that was denied to him by some desperate work from Andy Reid. He may well have saved his side there, but Martin Johnson could go. He's got Gomersall there. Gomersall for England. England go to 27. Andy Gomersall with his third international try. He got 2 on his debut against Italy. But I would wager that means more to him.
Yeah, and not surprising, it came from the tight five. Martin Johnson found the gap. Good footballing skill from the Leicester lock. Pressure finally tells. Rob Wainwright's gone a yard wide. He's telling his men to fan out, and then Johnson spots the gap. He goes through with good acceleration. Well, perhaps passing that his centres could admire. Lovely timing. Gomersall is over.
And Grayson with 2 more points. England 29, Scotland 13. As you say, Stuart, a really sympathetic pass from Johnson, belying his size.
Well, it's about footballing skill, not size. If the England centres had passed like that in the first half, we could be looking at 40 points.
That's right, the modern rugby player. Able to play the power game and also the running game.
And they're going to pick the pace up now. I think they're out of sight and they might just be liberated. Great charge from Simon Shaw there.
And here goes Grayson. Stimpson, the fullback. England all of a sudden find a new lease of life as they look to press home this advantage. Grayson along the line from Rodber. Now it's Carling. Carling trying to get through. Slight home will have a go. Good cover from Scotland, well in Andy Reid. Simon Shaw takes it on. Much more pace to the game now as the crowd respond to that. De Glanville, no way through. Gomersall, Grayson, Rodber. And it's back with Gomersall again. Can Scotland hold out? As England storm towards that line, De Glanville will be such a popular scorer, the new skipper. And the referee has again penalised Scotland for offside.
And they're going again.
And they're running it. Rodber onto Carling. It's another try. As England go to their highest ever score against Scotland, Will Carling, his 12th international try.
And Gomersall, since he scored his try, has picked up the pace of his game and England's game. He's driven them well. That's a good floated pass by Tim Rodber, a superb pass. And Carling, no way he's going to be stopped from there. All about the pace though. Gomersall, so positive, and this is really good play from Tim Rodber. 2 hands, lovely missed pass, misses out Simon Shaw. Carling's got strength to get over with ease from there.
And swing low as the England supporters find their voice. Grayson's kick just misses. So we've got a try earlier in the match, has gone off. This is Grayson, England opening up. Grayson still going to Glanville. And the forwards looking strong and powerful. It's Shaw. Gomersall to Glanville, he's through. The old skipper got one, and now the new skipper has one.
Well, great play there, forwards and backs together. I really do hope when England watch the video of this match, they concentrate on this spell. They're so much more positive when they're playing at pace. De Glanville, the beneficiary of some superb play all round. It started with a break from Paul Grayson. But Gomersall now, he wants to keep the ball alive, he wants to keep moving it. De Glanville coming from deep, at pace, on his shoulder. Good score from England.
And in truth, a whole host of England players could have scored that. Good support.
Yeah, superb support from England. They've really come alight now.
And Grayson takes England to 41. And that is their highest ever score in the Five Nations.
That's what happens, Miles, when you give yourself a chance to score the point. England have got so much power and so much pace. They've got to start playing at it at 80 minutes, though. But this game is finishing very well for England. Scotland now in disarray. It's looking like a long winter in the Five Nations for them. But England might just have found a key to the lock for total rugby.
Scotland looking ragged now. Hill tries to work it back on the England side. There's a Scottish body on the wrong side. England looking hungry, Stuart.
They are, and they're playing at pace now. And suddenly, Scotland look weaker, they look tired, and England, they're not worried about kicking for goal now, they're looking for tries.
Well, if you remember, Scotland was stunned by that Welsh try-scoring period at Murrayfield. 3 tries in a matter of minutes, and England have done the same to Scotland.
It's pace and power, you've got to have them together. International rugby, you can't grind it out at the highest level. Wales did it, and now England are doing likewise.
England just letting Scotland off the hook there, though. Townsend, he would want to go down fighting, but he's just given it to Hill. And Hill, can he get away? He's got Mark Regan with him. That was suicide from Townsend. And Robber rescues the ball. Stimpson. Gomersall. Dallaglio. They all want a touch now. The confidence in the England team is high. Nearly stolen by Hastings.
Well, the only thing you...
But England were offside. De Glanville thought he had the whole of the field to go there. But it's a penalty. Over Scotland, that's a record. And in the end, they started running in the tries that the home supporters were demanding. And it's a comprehensive win. England 41, Scotland 13. Stuart Barnes.
Well, England will be delighted with that margin. It's not often there's 40 points scored in a Five Nations, but I think 41-13 in reality is a little bit flattering. I think Scotland ran out of steam, and England in the end, they overpowered them. Let's hope they do it earlier next time.
So England begin the defence of their title with victory against Scotland at Twickenham.